Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Medicinal Pharma Education. In this channel, we have started with the chromatography and we have discussed the important questions. Okay, now we are going to start with the paper chromatography. Without wasting any time, we will start with the chromatography. Okay, I hope you are able to see it. Chromatography. Firstly, let me take my pencil. Okay. Okay, I hope you are able to see the screen. Just zoom it. Let me adjust. Okay. Chromatography is a separation technique that divides components of a mixture based upon their differing affinities of the stationary phase and the mobile phase. Okay, see here what the chromatography definition is telling. It is telling that uh, the different compounds are divided based upon the differing affinities of their stationary phase and mobile phase. The every compound have different affinities towards the stationary phase and the mobile phase. Based upon that difference, we are dividing the components. Okay, there are number of different kinds of chromatographies which differ on their basis of mobile phase and stationary phase. See here there are like number of chromatographic techniques. Okay, it may be here we are like studying almost like 7 chromatographic techniques, but there are number of techniques. Okay, they are all based upon the stationary phase and the mobile phase. Difference in the stationary phase or else the mobile phase. Okay, let us start with the paper chromatography. Okay, paper chromatography is defined as the technique in which the analysis of unknown substance are carried out by the flow of solvent on a specially designed filter paper. See here paper chromatography, as we are discussing the paper chromatography, here paper is involved. Okay, and uh, the analysis of unknown substance is carried out by the flow of solvent on a specially designed filter paper. See the solvent which is prepared, which that flows on the filter paper. Okay, so that we call as uh, paper chromatography. It if it is flowing on a TLC plate, it is called TLC chromatography. If it is flowing on the column, it is column chromatography. The name only tells that the experiment, how the experiment is carried out. Okay, let us discuss the principle involved in the paper chromatography. See, uh, paper chromatography, paper partition chromatography, which is the principle of the chromatography. Stationary phase, a liquid layer, usually water, that is held in the pores of paper and acts as the stationary phase. Here, the stationary phase is not the a liquid. I mean, not the liquid itself. It is the paper. Okay, paper means it is solid, but inside the paper there are pores. Inside the pores there are like liquid molecules which acts as the stationary phase. So the stationary phase becomes water, I mean liquid. Okay, so it is stationary phase is liquid. And mobile phase, an organic solvent that moves over the paper and carries the sample containing sample component. Separation occurs as the compounds partition between the stationary phase and the mobile phase. See here the mobile phase, every time, see I'm telling you the main point. In the mobile phase can be either a gas or it can be liquid, whereas a stationary phase, it can't be gas, it can be whether it can be a solid or it can be a liquid. Okay, next, now the will come with the definition. Paper chromatography is a chromatography where compounds are separated based upon their solubility between the two liquid phases held in the paper, water which is stationary phase and moving organic solvent which is mobile phase. Okay, these are the partition chromatography. The principle of paper chromatography is partition, because mobile phase and stationary phase both are liquid. Okay, if it is like solid and liquid, if the stationary phase is solid, then it comes, what it comes, comment and tell me. Okay, if the stationary phase is solid, what what will be the principle, just comment it, or else I'll just tell you in the last of the video. It's very simple, guys. No need like deeper to think, or else in the next experiment only we will discuss it. I mean, next in the next topic. See, paper chromatography works on the principle of partition, where the compounds separated based upon their different affinity towards the stationary phase paper and the mobile phase solvent. The system, the substance that moves more with the solvent travels further on the paper. This is the like basic principle, and we will discuss the instrumentation involved in the paper chromatography, the stationary phase paper used, application of the sample, mobile phase, development techniques, and detection visualization agents. Okay, all this already you have like studied in your I mean P form, right? Majority of the like topic is already like studied in your B form itself, and you have like experiments on the paper chromatography also. But also we will discuss everything in detail. Okay, stationary phase and paper used. Watchman filter paper of different grades like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, and grade 20, grade 40, and grade 42, etc. are used. Okay, paper contains, this all papers contain 98 to 99% of alpha cellulose and 0.3 to 1% of beta cellulose. This is like stationary phase. Okay, next, preparation, how to prepare this stationary phase. Okay, cut the paper into desired shape and size based upon the like your container. We will just based upon the like as your sir tell, we'll cut the shape and size. We recommend it should be like a rectangular, where it's one side should be like smaller in height, if 4 to 5 centimeter, and other side it will be like 8 to 10 centimeter. Okay, the liquid so that liquid can travel upward. The starting line is marked on the paper with a pencil 5 centimeter above from the edge. If this is the edge, you will take 5 centimeter above from the paper and mark it as starting line. Okay, on the starting line, marks are made 2 centimeter apart from each other. Here, this is the like paper will like mark 2 centimeter apart from each other. Next, we'll discuss what's there in the next one. Preparation of solution. How will you prepare the solution? Okay, choose of suitable solvent for making the solution is very important. See, for making the like solution, it's very important, because upon this only the proper chromatography depends. Pure solution can also be applied directly on the paper, but solids are always dissolved in small quantities of suitable solvents. The compounds which are analyzing, or the mixtures are, if they are liquid, they are directly applied on the paper. Okay, if by chance they are solid, firstly they are dissolved, and the liquid which is dissolved, right, we will then apply it on the paper. Okay, application of sample. How we apply the sample? The sample to be applied is dissolved on the mobile phase and applied in a small spot on the original line using capillary tube or micro pipette. You have like seen while transferring of the samples onto the paper, you will like use small needle like instrument. It is called as uh, capillary tube or micro pipette. This is like small one which we use. Okay, very low concentration is used to avoid large zones. The spot is dried and placed in the developing chamber. See, we use very small drops, because if the like after the process it becomes like one large one. If we like put a large amount of liquid in the first itself, then it may mix up with the other like samples. So we'll just apply very little amount of the sample. Okay, next, the mobile phase. Pure solvents or buffer solutions or mixture solvents, all these are used. Example, I'll just give you example. Hydrophilic mobile phase. If you want hydrophilic, right, then what we use? Okay, ratio which travels on the mobile phase. See, we use isopropanol amino acid and water in the ratio of 9:1:2. Okay, and methanol and water 4:1. Majorly you like use this one in your like college, or maybe in some experiments you use this one. Okay. Next, what we have, for hydrophobic agents, what we use: hydrophobic mobile phase, dimethyl ether, and cyclohexane. Okay, based upon the like sample to be like determined. Based upon that, we adjust it. Okay, kerosene or isopropanol. Okay, this is like for hydrophobic agent. Next, what we are discussing: chromatographic chamber. Chromatographic chamber is nothing but it's like a beaker where we dip the paper into the solvent mobile phase. Okay, so it can absorb and it can start the chromatographic process. Chromatographic chamber, it is made up of many materials like glass, plastic, stainless steel. A glass tank is preferred most because it is visible inside out. Okay, they are available in various sizes depending upon the paper length and development type. The chamber atmosphere should be saturated with the solvent vapors. See, like this is the like the container. We like before starting the process, the mobile phase is poured, and we will seal the beaker. Okay, we'll place an glass rod. Okay, so that it in the atmosphere means the air inside the tank should be like only the mobile phase air should be there. Okay, so there we will what they'll say edge effect or something, we will prevent it from it. Okay, that's what it's telling. Okay, next we'll come with we have completed the chamber, chromatographic chambers. Next, development techniques. Like how many types of development techniques, we will discuss one by one. Okay, let me adjust the camera once for you. Maybe you're seeing now it's clearly. The camera is little bit shaking because my leg is paining so much, and I'm placing this cardboard on my leg, so sorry guys for this discomfort. Next, descending type. See, descending is nothing but descending means from the top to bottom. Here we are placing, this is the like developing solvent, this is like the container. Okay, this is descending type means from up to down. This is the container, this is the tank, this is the like filter paper, Watman filter paper, and the spot of the test sample. This is the spot of test sample. Here only I have done one, you can do like 2 or 3 based upon the experiment. Next, this is the paper support. We use the thread. Okay, thread to support the paper. Okay, next, development solvent. Okay, and this is the tank cover. Okay, it may be glass or anything, will place up on the top to prevent the air to flow outside. Okay, this is like the technique. Okay, here the solvent moves from up downward, mean it decreases, it comes on here to here. Okay, and it brings the spot with it. Okay, we will make the solvent to until here. I mean, it's called a solvent front until here, and we will remove the paper. This is called decreasing type. Developing of the chromatogram is done by allowing the solvent to travel down, okay, the paper. Here mobile phase is placed in solvent holder at the top. The spot is kept at the top and the solvent flows down the paper from above. This is the decreasing type. I hope you have understood it. Next, what we have now we have ascending type. Maybe this one you have done in your lab. Okay, here the solvent travels up the chromatographic paper. The sample and solvent moves upward. See, this is what you have like you have done in your experiment, I think so. This is like very simple. You will take a beaker and we will tie the a paper with an rope or any supporter, and this is the solvent, and this is the like starting line. Here we use mark, and as the solvent moves upward, it carries a sample and a spot is formed. This is called solvent front. Until the 75% of the paper we will make the solvent to form, and then we will remove it. This is called ascending type. Next, what is ascending descending type? Okay, how this how it is there? We will mix both ascending one and descending one. See, this is the diagram. See, from here to here it is what is this? It is moving upward, means it is ascending from, and then it is descending. Okay, I've drawn this diagram, but it's like almost correct. If you want, you can just use your phone and check in the internet. Okay, it's also best one. I have made many changes in this, and this is the first. Here the solvent is placed, it moves upward, and here from here it moves downward. Okay, this is called ascending descending. Let's discuss this. This is a hybrid of both of the above techniques. They mean ascending chromatography as well as descending chromatography. The upper part of the ascending chromatography can be folded over a rope in order to allow the paper to become descending after crossing the rope. See, this is the rope. After crossing it, we will bend and bend down it, so it where it moves ascending then descending. Okay, this is ascending descending. Okay, what is the next type? I hope this also you have done in your lab. Circular chromatography. Just a second, guys, my leg is paining too much. Ow. Just a second. Okay, now I'm a little bit comfortable, more comfortable. Okay, circular chromatography. A circle filter paper is taken and the sample is deposited at the center of the paper. After drying the spot, the filter paper is tied horizontally on the petri dish containing solvent. So the wick on the paper is dipped in the solvent. The solvent rises through the wick and compounds are separated into the concentric rings. See, this is very simple. Here we are, as usually we will do, like we'll take this shape, okay, rectangular shape, but here we'll take a circular shape. Okay, this has its advantages. Okay, we will take it circular shape, and a wick means cotton, what they'll say, we'll use in the lamp, right, the cotton mold, or in the candles there'll be like a small wick, means the rope used in the candles, that we tie at the center and place it downward where the solvent is kept. The solvent is mobile phase is kept. Okay, mobile phase is kept. Okay, from the downward the solvent travels to the up to the wick, and on the paper we will just spot 4 spots. Okay, we'll 4 spot. As the solvent moves, or the solvent front moves, it carries the solvent, it carries the solute through it, and it becomes bigger. Okay, until a certain time we will leave it so that the solvents move away from their starting line. After a certain time we will remove it and dry it, and we will detect it. Okay, this is like simple type. This also you have done in your B form classes. Okay, next, two-dimensional. In this technique, a square or rectangular paper is used. Here the sample is applied on one of the corner where development is performed at the right angle to the direction of the first run. See, wait, I'll just check if I have drawn the diagram or not. Okay, I have not drawn it, but I'll explain you. See, two-dimensional is very simple. You can check in your diagrams. I'll just show you how this method is carried out. First we will take an paper. Okay, this paper chromatography, we will take paper chromatography. We'll take the paper, we will drop the sample of mixtures here. Mainly we use it for mixture of compounds. Okay, I hope you are understanding. We will drop the mixture of compounds which are to be analyzed. Okay, and we will run the test sorry, not this. We will place the drop at the edge. Okay, in this technique, a square or rectangular paper is used. Here the paper is applied on one side, one of the corner, and then development is performed at the right angle of the direction for the first run. See, first just leave everything, understand this. Two-dimensional means first we'll take the rectangular one, and at the right side, at the edge, we will leave it. Okay, and we will place here on this side, we'll place mobile phase. Okay, the solvent moves from this side. Okay, it moves up, and after some time we can see the spots will be like this. Okay, this one has like a higher interaction with the mobile stationary phase, this low, and this is very low. Okay, it moves like upward. Okay, and we will turn this way, we will turn this side. Now it becomes this one. Now it becomes like, we will turn it and carry out again the chromatography filtering in this way. We'll apply the mobile phase here, so the compounds again will move now this way. First, like we'll separate the compounds based upon their affinity on the stationary phase, and then we will visualize. This is like two dimensional. Okay, first like this way and this way, so it is called as two dimensional type. I hope you have understood. If you have not understood, just rewind the video and watch it. Okay, first we will place it at the corner, and we will mobile phase is applied. The mixture of compounds are separated first, and then we will rotate the paper, and again we will like do the test, do the experiment, where we will after uh, moving the mobile phase, solvents are observed. Okay, this is like two dimensional. Yeah, it's already 20 minutes. In the next video we will discuss the drying of chromatography and detection. Okay, thank you guys for watching. If you like my explanation, just like, comment and subscribe. This will really motivate me. Thank you guys. See you in the next video. Bye, take care.